What is up, everybody? We are actually going to be talking about FTR stuff. I'm going to be making an actual video with it. I have my stuff here. I want to get you guys' input though on this because this is pretty interesting. I put a deposit down on the FTR1200. I put a deposit down. Now there's a leaked image a little while ago, about a week ago. That what's up, Chris? What's up, Addison? How you guys doing? There was a leaked image a little while ago, and it made it to where I don't think I wanna I don't wanna buy the bike. I was thinking, man, I should just keep the Harley. I should just, you know, do upgrades and stuff. So let's go ahead and move it over to the capture. So this is what you guys are seeing, right? This is what I'm seeing. This is what you guys are seeing right here. So we got some leaked images. This is on motorcycle.com. I also went to Ride Apart, and they also have it here. So I try to get at least two sources for whenever I do something. And wow, this is okay. It looks cool. The patent looks cool. What's up, Munchie Man? How you doing? Patent looks cool. So let's just kind of go over. This was September 13th. What is today? The 15th. So 2 days ago. This came out 2 days ago. The image came out a little while ago, and I'll show you what the image looks like. Right there. That's the bike, and actually look at it says Dan the Fireman right there. They shared my my tweet. They shared my Instagram post, so that's kind of cool. It's not why I'm doing this, but I just wanted to kind of go over this because I actually put money on this, and I want to make sure I'm getting what I want. So Indian has filed a patent application for a modular motorcycle design that may reveal the production version of the FTR1200 and perhaps a couple of model variants. That is interesting. The model variants part is interesting. The patent illustrations primarily show a motorcycle that closely resembles the FTR1200 custom. The patents do. A concept that itself is based on the FTR750 flat track racer. We know that the Indian FTR1200 will enter production in 2019, and the patent filings give us an idea of what it will look like. Okay, so this is kind of like, what's up, Muncie Man? How you doing? So this is kind of what it will look like. Now I'll go ahead and I'll put a link in the chat. So that's what I'm looking at right now. So if you want to look at it with me, I don't know if you're on your phone or not. But man, this looks cool. I think the patent looks cool. I really do. I mean, you could tell they don't have a seat. I wonder what the 260 is right here. But they don't have an actual seat on it. They don't have some special stuff on here. The radiator is really low on the bottom, so that's kind of interesting. But let's see. The patent describes an exhaust system that ends in a pair of silencers to the right of the swing arm assembly instead of the high-mounted exhaust seen on the concept. Also new is the rectangular display, possibly a TFT screen above the handlebar. Okay, so we have... See, this is one thing I didn't like, is that there was this down sweep and then goes up. I liked the high exhaust on the custom. I like the high exhaust. What a patent? Yeah, patent leak. I don't know if it'll interfere. I think it gives people more confidence. So it's like, okay, this is what's coming out. Okay, I can either, you know, remove my deposit or I can add a deposit. So it's kind of like it's a gamble. If it's a good product, it's gonna sell. That's as simple as it is. If it's a good product, it's gonna sell. What's up, Jimmy? How you doing? Just got my first bike. Been a huge help with these last 2 months of research. Baller boy, awesome, dude. Make sure you join the Discord. Make sure you join the Discord or join the Patreon crew, bro. Make sure you be a part of the crew. We got the crew up here, the patreon.com/DanDanTheFireman. And then in the link there's a DDFM chat link, and that is for the Discord. That's like a big old chat room. Also, guys, if you don't know, my friend he actually just posted on Facebook yesterday. It's been 2 weeks since it's happened, but his 5-year-old daughter got lymphoma, and she's going through she's at Banner Health right now, and she's going through some stuff. She's only 5, and I'm trying to raise $500 for them for their GoFundMe. We're almost there. If you want to go ahead and donate to that, there's a link in the description. It's the streamlabs.com/DanDanTheFireman. But everything up until that right there, up until the $500, that's gonna go straight to them. It goes straight to PayPal, so I'm able to put it in their GoFundMe or just give it straight to them, and I'll say, hey guys, the DDFM crew supports you. Or I'll be like, hey, the DDFM crew supports you. Sorry to hear about this, and I'll say something nice, but it's gonna come from all of us, not from just me. All right, so we got so this patent. So I like the screen. It reminds me a lot of the Body Scrambler. It really does. Okay, so I like this look. I like this look a lot. Now this obviously doesn't have, so it shows like a small outline. I don't know if you could see it. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Too much. So it shows a small outline of a seat right here. It's a monoshock, and I'll get to it. See, right here, Johan, as you can tell, it's kind of, the shock is obstructed. I'm looking, wish I could show you. I'm looking right here. I'm looking towards the rear tire. It's a monoshock, but it's offset. It's an offset monoshock. But you can see the seat, how it sticks out. I like this seat, but it's not what I saw. What the heck? How do I go back? There we go. Trying to get it so you guys can see it. All right, so one unusual element of the design is the placement of the battery between the front wheel and the crankcase below the radiator. Between it, oh, the battery, look at 236 right here. 236 right here. That's the battery. That is weird. It's like, I can't point. But the battery's right here. It says 236 right here towards the bottom, and then it has the design up there. The battery's exposed. That is so weird. The V-twin engine is left mostly blank here, but further diagrams suggest different power plants are being considered. So different power plants. So right now it's an FTR1200. So a different power plant could be the 750. That would be awesome. That would be awesome if it was the 750 in there. Because I would love to have a cheaper design. Because the sweepstakes say that this is a $15,000 value. So if it's a 750 and they just change the power plant, like kind of like how they did the Indian Scout 60 and Indian Scout, that would be awesome. What do you guys think about an FTR 750? I think that'd be cool. Yeah, they have to have some type of protection. The swing arm is asymmetrical with a single shock offset to the right instead, or on the right side and connecting to the right side plate. So this, you're asking about the, let's see, Johan. This is the shock right here. So here. I'm gonna post a link, guys. I'm gonna post a link to what I'm looking at right now. Also, like I said, if you want to help donate, right here, streamlabs.com/DanandTheFireman. If you donate, it's gonna pop up here, and that's gonna go straight to my buddy, so we can help him out. But if you want to become a Patreon member, it's gonna pop up here and say that you joined Patreon. And we actually had, let's see, a few people overnight do it. So B Gresham, thank you. I'm gonna replay his thing. That's what it looks like. So B Gresham actually pledged overnight. Yeah, the bike. So I posted this, and it actually says my name. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Supposedly this is the FTR1200. This is a leaked image, could be Photoshop, or what are your thoughts? Bottom pick is the prototype. So I sent this out 7:09 p.m. September 12th, 2018. And that's the prototype. That is the FTR 1200 custom. Like that is the what they came out with. And then this is the leaked image. So this is what it could possibly look like. So on the bottom, it's hard to see. Let's go to my page. See if I can zoom in. I can't zoom in. Better. Right here, it's kind of like it looks like the battery. I like this a lot better. What do you guys think? So let's go back up to here to more of the stuff because we got a lot to cover. So as pictured below in figures 6 through 8, the patent describes a couple of variants to the trellis design to suit different engines. So that's cool. Of the 3 examples included, figure 7 resembles the front cylinder ahead of the Scout based on what we can see of the cylinder exterior and the angled exhaust port. Figure 8 uses a mounting bracket 1112 to connect engine to the frame, suggesting a smaller engine. Okay. Yeah, see, it's connected to the frame. This one, see right here, it's not connected to the frame. Boom, right here, it's connected to the frame, so it's a smaller engine. So I'm guessing that could be the 750. That would be cool. Patent also describes other variations to the swing arm and side panel designs. This variant suggests The FTR1200 will be joined by further new models, which may include engines beyond the Scout's 1133cc V-twin. These variants may take different forms from the FTR's flat tracker look and could include scrambler or perhaps cafe racer variants, much like Harley-Davidson aims to do with its new modular platform. So I think this might be the new modular platform. So I understand when I'm starting to read it more and more, and I'm trying to figure it out, is that right here, this custom, it looks so badass. It really does. But that's kind of like a one-off thing. The production to make this, and it's like nobody buys it. You spent so much R&D on that. So I think what they did was they made a platform that is modular, where they can change out engine sizes. They can change out different things to make different types of bikes, kind of like what Harley's doing, and that's kind of like what a lot of other motorcycle companies do. So I think that makes sense. I don't like it, but it makes sense. We expect the 2019 Indian FTR1200 production model and possibly other offshoots to debut in the months ahead at either Intermot, AIM Expo, or EICMA. We'll have more information here on motorcycle.com as it becomes available. It says, this just in, a photo circulating online shows a motorcycle appears to match the patent illustrations, but with more street legal details such as reflectors on the fork tubes. Based on the patent filing, we would say this photo looks legit. This photo looks legit, and who posted it? Oh man, I posted this. That's cool. So let's go to Ride Apart. It's basically the same thing, but I like getting different authors and different writers' perspective on this. So what they're saying is that it looks like this company is working on a modular frame. So that is the title of this. This came out September 14th. That was yesterday at 12:56. So I'm guessing 1 p.m. Roadmaster has an offset monoshock. So their takeaway from this is that it's a modular frame. So this might be the new, I mean, they have the Indian Scouts for cruisers, right? So maybe the FTR is the modular bike that they can do whatever they want with it. They could possibly get a dual sport. They could possibly make a dual sport, a cafe racer, a scrambler. What else do you think they can make? That is insane. I'm not gonna make a video of this. I have my Yi 4K right here. I'm not gonna make a video. I don't feel like it. We're just gonna do live stream. So this has been a good year for Indian motorcycles so far. Been a successful. Let's go ahead and make this a little bit bigger so you guys can see it. A successful season in flat track racing and launch of a flight of new products coming for 2019. The team has been hard at work. Among other things, the company recently announced the arrival of a flat track inspired, road friendly FTR1200. It started with a custom unveiled at EICMA that apparently got enthusiast engines revving. It got me revving. I've been saying I wanted one since like 2016. All right, see you, Chris. See you later, man. So now a patent filed by Indian gets into some pretty serious details regarding a compact two-wheel vehicle with a modular configuration. So this really isn't a leak. This was filed. Let me change my title. No, I mean it could be leaked. I don't know, but if you file it, it becomes public knowledge. FTR1200 could get variants. The patent filed in March 2018 has only now been published. Okay, so it was filed in 2018. Okay, so that means the photo. I mean, that means it's been in production for a while. I like it, production as in it's been prototyped for a while. It contains a thorough description of a modular platform mounted with a parallel, V-twin, and close to 60 technical designs detailing everything from saddle mounts, the crankshaft, the gas tank assembly, and the electric box. So guys, this was a patent filed. This isn't something made up. This is a patent filed by Indian back in March 2018, but it's just now been published. Not only is the patent most likely our first look at the production version of the FTR1200, it also hints that the new model could eventually become available in different styles. The patent mentions a cruiser, a sport, and a standard type motorcycle meant to appeal to different. That is awesome. So that they have the patent. The patent mentions a cruiser, okay, a sport bike, and a standard type motorcycle. And standard type motorcycle is more of an upright seating, more of a comfortable seating. It's a little bit easier. It's the standard. It's a standard. So a sport bike has more of a rear control. You're more aggressive. seating position, and cruiser is more relaxed, kind of like what I'm in my chair right here. That's kind of what it's doing. So they're getting one for every position. That's really cool. It's all gonna be based off of this modular frame. I really wonder what they look like. So I put a down payment, I put a deposit down for the FTR1200, thinking it's gonna be more like the prototype. I'm thinking about withdrawing my deposit, not because like I'm getting excited. So now not because I'm not gonna get what I wanted. I'm thinking I'll wait and see, because I wouldn't mind having a sport FTR1200. I don't want a cruiser FTR. I have a cruiser. Okay, I have a cruiser already. It's pretty much standard at that point. It's mid controls, you know. But a sport bike. I mean, if I'm gonna have, I mean, I wonder how the seat is. Hopefully that's a 2-up seat. I don't see controls on the patent. Let's see. So if you guys want to see what I'm looking at, I'm gonna go ahead and copy and paste. That's the link to what I'm looking at right now. Here's that offset monoshock right here. It's off on the right. So yeah, different size engine. So this is crazy. Oh, here's the exhaust. Okay. Now, I'm not a fan of the exhaust. I think we all know that I'm not a fan of the exhaust. But that's what Aftermarket's all about. But I want to know what the price is, because I don't want to spend a ton of money on a custom bike, and then have to change out parts anyways. You know, I don't want to do that. If I'm gonna pay for the money, like custom bike, I want the custom bike. So I wonder what Vance and Hines is gonna come up with for this, or any other aftermarket exhaust companies. So we got the kickstand way up front. Okay. I can't. So there's the battery box. Let's see if I can zoom in. Oh, it won't let me zoom in. All right. So let's see if I can open the image in a new tab. There we go. It's a little blurry when you get to that point. Yeah, the production model that leaked has an ugly seat. I do not like that seat. So here's the battery. Now they might be exposing it just cause for the picture. I don't know though. I can't see. It's blurry on my screen. It's probably blurry on yours, but I cannot see the controls. Please tell me they don't have 4 controls on this bike. It has to be at least mid to rear controls, right? This bike. And this headlight does not match the leaked image. It does not match that headlight. That headlight does not match that headlight. Like, I almost want this. Like, no seat. Just give me the patent. And it looks like it's chain driven. Okay. Doesn't look like a belt. What's number? It says 10 right here. It says 10. So I'm assuming that might be where the foot control is. That'd be kind of cool. I want to know what the numbers are, so I have to. Let's look up FTR1200 Indian patent. I want to actually go to the patent. So, patent office. FTR1200. Nope. Let's do Polaris. I'm not gonna find it that way. 154. I don't know. None of these have descriptions on them. None of them have descriptions on them. I want to know where they got these You know, it might be in. Let me look up. Let me get back to 100% for me so I can see. Is this a leak? No, that's the. Nope. Indian has filed a patent. Nope. Get out of that. Is there a... See, it says a patent. Like, they don't hyperlink their source. Yeah, it looks like a chain. All right, so let's keep talking because this rider part has a little bit different information. So various motorcycles may be configured for different applications and different preferences of riders because each individual type of vehicle has a different ride, handling, powertrain, and ergonomic requirements to best meet the preferences of the rider. It may be necessary to uniquely design the overall layout for each vehicle. As such, there is a need for a vehicle that may be applicable to multiple vehicle platforms to reduce manufacturing time and expense. This is in quotes, but who are they quoting? Yeah, who are they quoting? This is all quote. I'm gonna go ahead and copy and paste it in here. I can't because it's 470 words. And it's a huge run-on sentence. Okay, just go to this website. Yeah, it's a new modular setup. So the designs reveal that FTR will be getting a trellis frame with a liquid-cooled V-twin at its center. Some of the design even suggests a smaller engine blocks could be fitted with the chassis with minor tweaks to the frame. The twin is fitted with a dual exhaust and double exhaust tip. The asymmetrical swing arm receives a single coil spring mounted to the right side of the bike. The model is devoid of any design cues, suggesting a fully naked design similar to the custom with a digital display mounted to the handlebar, looking like an aftermarket GPS. The picture of an Indian motorcycle mounted on a steel frame leaked on the internet seems to match the technical drawings from the patent. If the FTR1200 customers will be able to get their hands on the 2019 is anything like in the picture, we are in for a treat. Indian has yet to announce an official launch date, but the 2019 coming up fast, and the show's blitz coming up. It wouldn't be surprised if the company showed a newcomer at Intermult or EICMA. And look it, there's me again. Stand in the fire, man. It won't let me go there. Let's go. No, it won't let me go there. Click V profile. No, it won't let me go there. Instagram. Let's actually go to my page. So if you want to see the actual picture that I posted it. Where did I post? Oh, this is my last post. People are saying it's a Photoshop picture. I kind of agree with them, but if it's based on the patents, I mean, it has that monoshock. Let's go back to this. It's a bigger picture. It has the monoshock right here on the right side, like in the patent. It's got everything like the patent. It's got the battery box right here like the patent. This looks an awful lot like the bike. Now, the only thing that I see let's go back to this. Let's get out of that. Let's go back to the exhaust. This is the exhaust. So if you can tell, it's straight. I mean, I'm not arguing with you. I'm not arguing with you that it's not a good looking bike. It's a terrible looking bike. Hopefully it's photoshopped, or hopefully that's like an early design where they did take a seat off the monster and they're just kind of mocking things up. I really hope that's the case. We don't know the date and time of those pictures. Right now they could have a better version of it. Who knows? But I mean, this exhaust looks an awful lot like that exhaust on the picture. You see it goes to 2 and a 1 to 2 almost right here. Then you go over here. Got a subscriber. Right here, it almost goes. It's like it goes into two into 1, back into 2. I mean, this is possibly it. Now I'm looking at the frame, so it's trying to figure out the frame. It's got the monoshock, like it says. So looking at the frame. Obviously, can't tell too much because of the gas tank, but It kind of looks like it. Yeah, this could be early production. They could be putting things together, seeing what works, what doesn't. But for the most part, the engine. I mean, like right here, like this looks like it's Photoshop. The Indian on the white. But if you go down here, you can see the Indian, the eye, on the engine. And it's just as blurry. It's just as pixelated. It matches really well for the bike. So I honestly think this is the bike. Now, I think this is the early prototype bike. So all this stuff, I'm really hoping. It looks like they just took a bobber headlight and put it on here. Yeah, Johan, the headlight sucks. It honestly looks like they took a bobber headlight and slapped it on real quick. I think they're just testing it out. I think this is a test. So I'm still hoping, because we got this right here. This looks badass. I think that looks badass. So this is what they're talking about with the speedometer right there. Yeah, Darren, I agree. That looks like the bike. So we got the radiator up front. Got the radiator right here. We got the battery down here. The offset monoshock. So I wonder what's underneath the seat, because there's a few things that show under the seat. I wonder what's under the seat. Figure 3 looks like a bike. Yeah, this one right here. This right. Wait, figure 3. Figure 3. Yeah, that's a bike I would buy. Yeah, I think they have to do that based on, they have to like make it production ready, so people can't be burning their legs and stuff. And some people might like this and they're not going to take their bike off road. I personally like the high exhaust, and I remember the people that were test riding the prototype were saying that it was really warm on their leg. So I mean, they can't have that for regular consumers. They're going to burn themselves. For me personally, I'd rather have the high exhaust, maybe get some better heat shields, or maybe even like a mid exhaust. You know, it doesn't have to be super high. Maybe some mid, you know, like this flat, or like the Tracker RSD exhaust I used to have. But I think RSD or Vance and Hines or whoever is going to come up with an exhaust. I think they are. I think they will. My biggest concern is, where is the foot pegs? I think with this design, you're going to have rear controls. You have Foul. You have a screenshot. Hey, Foul, go to the Discord. This is Discord. Join the Discord and post that in the bike picks only. I'd love to. Oh, somebody doing that? No, that was Be Wiser. But Waza. So go into here and post it in here. I want to see what it looks like, man. Oh yeah, Vance and Hines and all those people are gonna have a huge field day with the aftermarket exhaust. Especially if it's a modular design, that means they can make an exhaust, or they can make aftermarket parts that will fit most of the other bikes they have. Let's get out of that. But as you can tell, they shared mine also. They shared my they shared my post. That's cool. Thank you very much. I thought that was interesting. That's cool though, a digital gauge, because they do have analog gauges on Scouts right now. So a digital gauge would be interesting on an Indian. They really are going towards newer riders. So the things that take out or take away from these leaked or these patents is the fact that it's going to be a modular frame. Okay, it's going to be a modular frame. So that means they're going to have different styles of. I'm going to get a picture up here. So it's going to be a modular frame. It's going to have different sizes engines. It's going to have different styles, possibly a scrambler, a flat tracker, a sport bike, a standard bike, a cruiser bike. I'm hoping they're going to come out with like a dual sport type bike, something a little bit higher clearance, kind of like how the Ducati Scrambler came out with the Ducati Scrambler, Ducati Cafe Racer, and then what was it? The Desert. What is it called? The Desert. Someone help me out here. But the Desert one is a little bit. It's a little bit bigger, higher clearance. The Desert Sled. So it has higher clearance. It's more off-roady. So I'm thinking they're going to do something similar to that, to where this is the standard. So this is like the Ducati Scrambler. They're going to have a FTR Cafe, Ducati Cafe. They're going to have a FTR Dual Sport. But obviously it's going to have like a fancier name. But it's going to be on a 1200 engine. It's going to have probably the Indian Scout 60 engine. It's going to have a smaller engine. Hopefully it's going to have like an FTR 750 engine in it. I think it's cool. It might have an awful tail like the Grom. You're going to have to get like a fender eliminator, or it might be offset to the left. I think it'd be kind of cool on the other side of where the shock is supposed to be. I think that'd be kind of cool. Because there's no shock over there, so might as well put the license plate. This is actually really interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and put the links to what I'm talking about, what I'm looking at, in the description. So in the description, guys, you'll see it's gonna update real soon. So you might have to refresh your browser if you're on the browser, but I will put the sources of what I'm looking at, and then I'll put mine. Who cares? I don't care about that. I think that's pretty interesting. All right, so we got, let's see. Checking my phone. I'm getting blowed up. Yeah, Ford Girl. That's the custom. That's the one that they are prototyping. They're shooting out, and they are literally like promoting that motorcycle, and that's not the motorcycle that's coming out, which is so weird. That's why I think a lot of people are saying that they're shooting themselves in the foot for promoting that bike, and that's not the bike that's going to come out. Darian, not yet, but the sweepstakes that's going on, to where you can win an FTR1200, where you can win one. You sign up. Let's actually look at it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So FTR1200 sweepstakes. Not that. All right, so the FTR is coming. So this right here, if you live in the United States, you can, or actually, if you live outside the United States, use the links. But so you can sign up to get. You have to be 18 or older, and you can win an FTR 1200 custom. This is the thing right here. And you kind of like, where did it say? Where did it say? Okay, come on. Usually like at the bottom. Read full press release. Might be it. I remember seeing it. Where is it? I remember seeing it said it was $15,000 value. $15,000 value. They have to let you know. The legal notice. Dang it. They have to let you know. There you go. So in the legal notice, they put just entered. So it says prizes: model year 2019 Indian FTR 1200, $15,000 package value. So the one that they are going to be giving out is $15,000. So I'm thinking that is going to be the production value, or yeah. So it's going to be about $15,000. That's a little high for a Ducati Scrambler variant for me. But maybe the one that they're going to be giving out has a bunch of upgrades on it. So we'll see. The link to win is right here. Obviously, I am not getting anything back from that. And I'm making it to where you guys have a chance of beating me. I'll not be giving you guys this link because I signed up a month ago. So you can go there and you have a chance to win one. And if you're in Canada, you click it. You click Europe, Mexico, Australia, all that stuff. But the legal information says the prize is a $15,000 package value. And the reason why they give you that is because you have to pay taxes on that. All taxes on prizes and other expenses related to accepting and or using a prize are sole responsibility of the winners. So you have to pay taxes on it. Not them, you have to take. That's why they give you the value. So before you sign up, it's like, okay, what are the taxes? Okay, so if I win, this is how much it's going to cost. That's why they do that. So that's what's good about this information is that's a $15,000 package. And the promotion will run till the end of this month. Yeah, I signed up back in June. I signed up back in June 2016. Yeah, not the leaked bike. For the promoted custom, I'd pay $15,000. I'd do that for that bike. Not for the leaked photo. Not for the leaked photo. Shoot, this bike right here looks badass. Marion, thank you for your service. I resigned a little while ago. So I did 11 years as a firefighter. Now I'm doing this full time, promoting the DDFM crew. We have a very inclusive crew. So if you want to join that, there's a Discord link. It's called ReBrandly at DDFM chat. It's this right here. This is the DDFM crew right here. This is the DDFM Discord. I'd love to have you around. Let me go ahead and I'll just copy and paste it. Let's go ahead. Here's the Discord. Go ahead and join that. If you want to be part of the DDFM crew, it'd be great to have you there. It's always good to have other people's perspectives and ideas. We're actually getting quite a bit of people in here right now. It's pretty cool. But I'm going to be getting off pretty soon. We've been streaming for about 37 minutes, so I'm going to give this about 2-3 more minutes. Farm chores are calling. See you, foul. See you, foul. Double check everything. It's about 2-3 more minutes. I'm going to be getting off. But what do you guys think about this stuff? I posted all the links in the description. So if you want to check out the links in the description, go ahead and do that. This is going to, once it's done processing this video, it's going to go back up a little bit later. But make sure you guys also check out, let's see. I want you guys, I'm getting in the video. I want you guys to check him out. I shared his video today. I don't want to overshadow the video that he put out. West Coast Southern's beginner rider tips. I want you guys to check his video out. Go over there, give him a like. This is just the this is the link to the video that he posts. You know, I'm just gonna go to his channel. Let's go to his channel. I don't want to share my video. I want to share his video. So this is the video that I shared today. Okay, I want you guys to go here. I want you to go there and I want you to type. Oh, we already did the DDFM crew supports you on this one. So I want you to go to that video and I want you to watch that video. That's the video I shared today, but go to his channel, give him the views, subscribe to him if you want. If you like his stuff, subscribe to him. I'm never going to tell somebody to subscribe just cause I want you to actually enjoy their content. But, I mean, he's only got 36 subscribers, so let's go ahead and subscribe. Now he's got 37. So I want you guys to go to this channel. Check out his stuff. I just shared his video today. Sundays are all about sharing. But today I'm going to be spending some time. Nikki and I are going to do some training. We're going to go ahead and do the MSF course online right now. We got 2 more hours of the 4-hour class, and then we're going to work on the bike and we're going to learn the clutch and all that stuff. So I got to be doing that. I want to do that. I just want to let you guys know about the FTR1200 that's coming out. The reason why I'm letting you guys know about this, I don't usually do news stuff. I don't usually talk about this kind of stuff, but I did put $500 down on this bike. It's a refundable deposit, thank God. But yeah, this is interesting stuff because this is a huge competitor to Harley Davidson. That's the leaked bike. So with that said, I'm gonna be getting off, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Make sure you check out all the videos. Make sure you guys are practicing. Make sure you guys. Is today Sunday? Today's Saturday, huh, babe? Today's Saturday. I thought today was Sunday. But I put out the video a little early. Supposed to be the Sunday series. My bad. I had too much fun. But I just want to say thanks, guys. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. If you want to be a DDFM crew member, go to Dan the Fireman Discord, or go to the Patreon. Go to patreon.com/DanDanTheFireman, and you'll get a little bit more information on all that stuff. But I just want to say thank you, guys. I appreciate it, and I'll be seeing you guys later.